What's good, everyone? XSET Russ, Warzone player. Today I'm gonna be your host for Nerf or Buff. So it's pretty simple, guys. If something is overrated, I'm gonna nerf it, and if something is underrated, I'm gonna buff it. All right, let's get right into it. GODKU. I love GODKU. That's my boy. Handsome, straight vibes, and his energy is just unmatched. Like gaming with him, chilling with him in person, everything about GODKU is S tier. I love that guy so much. Yeah, can't get enough of GODKU. The nail gun. You know, the nail gun was actually pretty good when it was first released. I was using it a bunch, but then they nerfed it, and now it's kind of trash. So not really about the nail gun anymore. I'm using the CW MP5 the most. That gun's crazy. The time to kill and everything on it. I do like it, so I think we're gonna have to buff the nail gun to get it back to where it once was. Sushi. Sushi is a W. I eat sushi probably 3 times a week. I love sashimi. I get bluefin tuna, which is my favorite. Sushi's gonna need a buff. It's probably the best meal out there, 100%. Travis Scott. Dude, Travis Scott is a legend. Growing up, or in college, I shouldn't say growing up, but in college, all we listened to, me and my roommates, was Travis Scott. And I went and saw him live in San Diego, and I've never been to a concert where someone carries so much energy and the crowd is going so insane. So we're gonna have to buff Travis Scott 100%. What a legendary artist. Twitter verification. Twitter gaming, I love you if you're watching this. I love that blue check mark. Twitter verification. This is a hard one. I don't know what to say about this. I could say that Twitter verification needs a nerf since they denied me, but I could also say it needs a buff because I don't know, the check mark's cool, and I'd like to have it. So Twitter, I love you. Please verify me. California. So listen, I love California. It's really expensive here. I'm originally from New York, right? Originally from the East Coast, but I just feel like there's nowhere else in the country like California. It's beautiful. You got the mountains, you got the desert, you got the beach, you got everything within an hour of each other. I could literally go snowboarding in the morning, and then I could come home in the afternoon and go surfing. So that's crazy. I think California needs a buff. Ferraris, okay. Raris. You know, I'm a Porsche guy. I believe there's no substitute for Porsche. And Ferraris, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful cars. I would say to nerf Ferrari, honestly. If I'm buying a supercar, exotic car, I just wouldn't go with Ferrari, me personally. So I think we should nerf Ferrari pretty heavily. The Fast and Furious franchise. So this is a touchy subject for me, especially where it is now. I think just nerf it, just straight away nerf it where it's going. After Paul Walker left, besides Tokyo Drift, I actually love Tokyo Drift, the one film before he passed away where he wasn't in the film. I enjoyed Tokyo Drift, but where it's going now, it's just so cheesy, and I feel like it's so out of touch where the films used to be, that it just needs to be nerfed right into the ground. I hope they stop producing the films, because I just think it's disrespectful to Paul Walker at this point that they're continuing it. It's so far off the spectrum of what Fast and Furious should be. So we're just gonna straight into the ground nerf it. Electric cars are a W. I think Tesla has great cars. The Porsche Taycan is absolutely bonkers. That car is so fast. That's the new electric car for Porsche. I think 100% a buff on electric cars. I mean, I think we all need to understand that electric cars are probably the future, and yeah, let's just buff them. I love them. Good for the environment. Justin Bieber. Well, I mean, I like Justin Bieber. He's an incredible artist. I grew up in his time, so him rising to the top of, R&B, or I guess R&B, yeah. I would say nerf it. I feel like he's just way too popular, and I don't know. I guess we'll nerf Justin Bieber. I mean, he's cool. He's a great artist. You can't get me wrong, but I'm not. I think we'll nerf him. The Farah. All right, this is a subject that everyone needs to hear, is that the Farah is trash. Okay, it's terrible. The recoil pattern on that gun is so bad, and the ADS, the aim down sight time, is super slow. It's just use the C58. Take the Farah, delete it from your loadout class, replace it with the C58. I guarantee you'll get a lot more kills. Forget the Farah, nerf it. It's bad. All right, Porsche. So in my opinion, there's no substitute. Porsche is the best car out there. The car's been crafted into perfection for 50 years. If you really think about it, it's the same car, right? 911, it's been the same thing for 50 plus years. And what Porsche has done with that car and where they've taken it from the start to 2021, especially with the, if you look at the new GT3 series, like the car is so gorgeous, and it's such a raw driving experience that there's literally nothing like it. It's so mechanical when you drive that car, especially on track and you're pushing it to its limits at 9,000 RPMs. Like, Porsche needs a buff. I think people stray away from Porsche because it's not as flashy as like Lamborghini or Ferrari, but it's not all about that. Like, I guarantee the people, if you got behind the wheel of a Porsche, it'd blow your mind. It's just buff. Just straight buff it all the way. Shake Shack. I'm an In-N-Out guy, right? Love In-N-Out. Shake Shack is great too, but I'm gonna say just straight away, I don't even really have to think about it. Just gotta nerf it. We'll nerf it, and we'll just, In-N-Out's better, and we'll take it at that. I mean, at the end of the day, In-N-Out, $5 burger, right? You get your burger, you get your fries, you get your shake, $5. Shake Shack, I'm paying like $20, man. Like, you'd think I'm getting a steak or something over there. But yeah, we're just gonna nerf Shake Shack straight away. Drifting. Okay, so drifting. I mean, this is just the easy buff, right? Because drifting is a good time, but it's dangerous. So don't do it out on the streets. Make sure you go to, I don't know, like private land or like the track or something, right? Just don't do it in public. But drifting is a good time, and we're gonna buff it 100%. Dogs. I'm a huge dog person. Most of you might know that I have a puppy named Lola. She's the cutest dog ever. I love her so much. High energy, great personality. She's just she's a blast, right? Dogs need a buff, no questions asked, straight away. And yeah, dogs are a W. If you don't have a dog, if you have a cat, you know, I get the cat thing, whatever. Dogs are better though. We just got to be honest, right? So you should get a dog because it'll be your best friend. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe to the video. And I love you guys. Really, seriously. You guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. And we'll catch you on the next Nerf or Buff.